You look around and what do you see? You see your life. You see the good and the bad, success, failures. It doesn't matter where you're at in life, what you've been through. All of us are called according to a purpose, as Romans 8:28. All things work out for the great of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. So all of us, it doesn't matter what you went through, it doesn't matter where you are now in life. All of us are living lives that are not perfect. Some of us are living lives that we didn't expect to be living, but it can always be flipped around. For there's always good in every bad situation. You just have to let God take control. In a way that you would not expect, everything works out perfectly in your life because God is in control. He is taking your bad situation, turning it to something good. He's bringing honor and glory to his name. And you are also being given what your most heart's desires. And you are being given because we are children of the King. So everything that you are going through has a meaning, it has a purpose. Ask God. If it's too much for you, if you don't believe, if you want to believe but you can't, just ask him. He's not going to stay quiet and ignore you. He's going to show you. Trust me. I went through the same thing when I was going through his divorce, and he would constantly show up. He would constantly reveal himself to me. He would constantly show me supernatural things like you would not even believe. Because he's not going to give up on us. He's not going to leave us nor forsake us. Because he really does love us. So just ask him. And then you'll see everything just being put into place, and you'll know that everything is working out. Try not to put it all into, try not to understand it, because sometimes you'll confuse yourself. But just know, just trust him. Everything is working out. And if you really cannot bear what you're going through, just cry out. Because he does comfort. He does love you. He does not want you to suffer. He does not want you to feel any hurt and any pain. So just cry out to him if you cannot bear it. But just know that you're not the only one going through this. A lot of people are. But because we have God on our side, because we know how to fight like this with God's strength, everything works out. And I'm living proof. I'm a living testimony because I'm happy. I went through a lot of bad things, a lot of depression, a lot of fights, a lot of confusion, a little bit crazy. But now that I'm over that, because honestly, God did it for me. He took that away from me. He's given me a new life. He's given me a new purpose. He redirected my life into a different direction, a way that I didn't know it was going to be in. But it's actually amazing because he knows what your heart's desires are. He knows what makes you happy. He knows what you always wanted. So sometimes it doesn't make sense, but just know God is in control. And he will resolve any situation in your life. You just have to let him. Thank you guys for listening, and I'm sorry it took me such a long time to make another video.